Savvy Moms. Welcome back to Savvy Motherhood, your go-to place for natural, responsive parenting advice and expert tips on newborn care. I'm Deanna, and I'm so glad you're here today because I'm going to dive into a topic that's on the minds of so many new parents: infant reflux. What causes it, why some parents turn to wedge pillows to help, and most importantly, why these pillows might not be the best solution. I'm also going to explore natural, safe ways to soothe your little one, so stick around if you're looking for ways to support your baby's digestion without risky devices. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I'd love for you to be part of my Savvy Motherhood community where I support you, we support each other, learn together, and celebrate the beautiful journey of motherhood. So what is infant reflux and why does it happen? Well, let's start with the basics. Infant reflux is incredibly common. It's when milk or formula makes its way back up the esophagus after feeding, and this can lead to discomfort, a lot of spit up, and even fussiness in babies, which can be pretty stressful for parents. But here's a reassuring fact. Infant reflux often isn't a serious medical issue. It's usually just the result of babies having tiny, immature digestive systems. And over time, as babies grow, their digestive system strengthens, and reflux often resolves on its own. So even though it can be a bit messy and uncomfortable, it's important to remember that most cases of reflux are temporary and pretty normal. Now, why parents turn to wedge pillows and why you should think twice about it. Let's talk about wedge pillows. These are the pillows that are designed to prop your babies up on a slight incline, and they're marketed as a solution to keep reflux under control. You may have seen ads claiming that they keep babies more comfortable and help reduce spit up during sleep. You may have even heard from your pediatrician that it's a good idea to incline your baby a little bit. And on the surface, it does make sense. Keeping your baby elevated seems like it could prevent milk from coming back up. But here's the thing. Sleep experts actually recommend against using wedge pillows because they don't align with safe sleep guidelines. Using any device that props a baby up can actually create unsafe sleep positions, including increasing the risk of sudden infant death syndrome and suffocation. Babies are safest flat on their backs on a firm sleep surface without anything extra. And if we look at the research, wedge pillows have not shown consistent, clear evidence that they actually reduce reflux. What they may do is help keep it at a minimum. And I know we want to help our babies. We want them to feel more comfortable. It's hard to watch them when they're really uncomfortable and fussing. Trust your baby's natural development. I believe that these pillows, while they're there to help, parents turn to them and they might not be the best solution. This may be controversial, but I believe in giving our babies a chance to develop at their own pace without the need for extra devices and props that interfere with their natural sleep and digestion. Reflux can be uncomfortable, but in most cases, it's not a problem that needs fixing with gadgets. Sometimes all it takes is a little extra patience and a few natural adjustments in our routine to support our baby's digestive health. I know we all want to make our little ones as comfortable as possible, and it's hard to watch them when you can see that they're really in pain. There's plenty of effective, gentle ways to support your baby's digestion without compromising their safety. Let's go over a few that I think are absolute lifesavers. Number 1, adjust your feeding routine. One of the most effective ways to help reduce reflux is to tweak how and when you feed your baby. Try frequent, smaller feeds instead of large feeds that can overwhelm a tiny tummy. Try offering smaller amounts more frequently. This approach can help prevent overfilling and naturally reduce reflux. Try slowing down your feedings by taking a little breaks every few minutes. Next, paced feeding. This is a way of inclining the baby upwards and the bottle downwards. So the baby is a little bit more on an angle here, and the bottle is this way, as opposed to this. So your baby's on an incline and the bottle is here, and they're getting the milk a little bit slower. This is called paced feeding, and it mimics the natural rhythm of breastfeeding and helps reduce their air intake and discomfort. Next is diet adjustments for breastfeeding moms. If you're breastfeeding, some moms find what they eat affects their baby's reflux. Common culprits are caffeine, dairy, very spicy foods can sometimes be triggers. And if you can keep a food journal and just see if you spot any patterns right after you're eating certain foods and you see a lot more fussiness or gassiness in your baby, then maybe just take that out of your diet and see if it helps. If you'd like information more on which foods to watch out for, drop a comment and I can dive deeper into that topic with another video. Number 2, gentle burping techniques. Now, burping might seem basic, but it's actually super important. It can work wonders for babies dealing with reflux. I am working on another video just about burping, believe it or not. There's a whole thing to it. So burp during your feedings and after feedings. Trying to burp your baby at different intervals during a feed rather than just at the end of feeding is probably a better idea. And if you can, keep them upright for 20 or 30 minutes after feeding. This helps release any trapped air and naturally prevents milk from coming back. Hold your baby over your shoulder and gently pat their back, or sit them on your lap with your hands supporting their chest and head. The upright position really helps, and it's such a simple and safe approach. Again, I'm going to do another video just on burping, getting that gassiness out. And I'm thinking maybe I'll grab a baby doll somewhere to help or to show what it looks like. Number 3, infant massage and some gentle leg exercises. Massage is one of those beautiful bonding activities that's not only soothing, but actually helps with digestion and easing reflux. This is something you can just do on your own. You can take some classes, you can learn about it a little bit more, but really just an overall infant massage would be really lovely. Just relaxes all those tense muscles in your baby and helps them get the gas out. You can use your fingers to gently massage in a clockwise motion on your baby's belly. That aligns with the natural movement of digestion and helps ease the gas and support your baby's tummy. You've probably also heard of bicycling, moving your baby's legs as if they're on a bicycle, which helps release trapped air. That's very easy to do, and babies find it very relaxing. Plus, you're helping get things going naturally. Number 4, this one might be a little outside the box, but I know a lot of parents have found relief with pediatric chiropractic care. A trained chiropractor, trained in infant chiropractic, can do very gentle, baby-safe adjustments that support digestion and reduce reflux symptoms. It's a natural, hands-on approach that respects the body's own ability to heal. And for some parents, it's been incredibly effective. If you're curious about this option, it's essential to find a licensed pediatric chiropractor with experience treating infants. And of course, always check with your pediatrician before starting any new treatment approach. However, be aware that not all pediatricians are on board with the pediatric chiropractor. So take what they say with a grain of salt, let them know, but if this is your decision, and if you feel comfortable with a chiropractor who's got a lot of experience with infants, it's your decision. Responsive care is all about listening to your baby's needs. And here at Savvy Motherhood, I'm all about responsive parenting, which means trusting our babies, tuning into their cues, and not relying on unnecessary devices to manage their comfort. Sometimes it's easy to feel like we need to reach for products that promise quick fixes, but honestly, so many effective techniques are already in our hands. From paste feeding to infant massage, we have natural ways to make a huge difference in our baby's comfort and health. So I want to just tackle a few frequently asked questions about infant reflux and care options. First of all, is reflux dangerous? In most cases, infant reflux is harmless and resolves on its own as babies grow. But if you notice signs like poor weight gain or extreme fussiness, painful cries, that's when you want to talk to your pediatrician. Second, are wedge pillows safe for infants? Really, they are not. And you may get conflicting advice on this, but the big picture is any type of sleep positioner, anything that inclines your baby or props them in an unnatural way poses a safety risk and do not align with safe sleep guidelines. So the best way to help a baby with reflux, focus on smaller feeds, burping techniques, and natural interventions like tummy massage. Also, keep an eye on your own diet if you're breastfeeding. All right, savvy moms, what do you think? Have you tried any of these techniques or these natural methods for managing reflux? Have you had success? Maybe you've had no success and you still need more help. Drop me a comment with your experience and any questions. I'd love to see more of you over here on my channel. And if you would like to ask me a question or find out an answer to something else, just leave it in the comments. I'd love to see it. Thanks for joining me today on Savvy Motherhood. Let's keep this growing community supportive and empowered. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe and the notification bells